All right, the map is Strait of Gibraltar, and we're this purple dot over here. Concrete slab. Attacking the free land over here. Getting some gains. This is the version 24 update. My first video on it. And the bots, as you can see, they expand a lot more aggressively, a lot more quickly. So the free land phase is a lot shorter than it was in the previous update, which is fine. I'm okay with that. But what you'll notice here is that the bots, a lot of them, once they get their free land, they just sit for a long time. Now, the occasional ones will attack, but most of them, I like to check to see where land's easier to carve through there. Look how long they're sitting. They're just not attacking. And I don't want to attack a bot that's got 12k. There's a little micro attack for a split second there. I saw he's grabbing that, so I put another boat over here in case I want to go over here and limit how much land he gets. But like it's a minute past the 1 minute mark. None of these bots around me are even attacking, so I just force attack the bot that has 10k. So I would like to see the bots attack a little more often. I like that they get big and fast. That's great. But like you'll see this bot, I don't think this bot ever attacks at all. The bots need to actually attack. Now, the reason I like my spawn point here is because there's 4 players to my left, or is it 3 in a nation, I forget. But basically, they're going to fight a bunch because they all want to be on the farthest point to the left and work their way in. And I'm going to let them fight. Let them fight. Well, I just get tons of bots and tons of money. And hopefully they infight and I can kind of clean up. Put a city down already. He's gotten some good money from clearing out bots, but I should have enough money soon. Offer an alliance if I can. That way, I did that because I want the bot to attack this guy as long as he doesn't make an alliance with it. And, you know, make his life tougher, if I can talk. And I have an alliance with this guy because he's probably going to get fairly big. And I'm going to have to fight these guys, surely. These guys are infighting, that's good. And I don't want him attacking me while I'm fighting all them. Let them all fight. I think one person already got pushed out. Or maybe it was just 3 of them. Gunwing's having a tough time over there. Some of the bots do attack. Is this guy... I still think this bot hasn't attacked. I would like all bots to, like... They need to attack at some point. Build another city? I mean, even as it currently is, like, you can deal with it. It feels better when the bots actually attack and you can attack when troops are away, right? But yeah, we're going through our bot phase over here. See how much faster and more satisfying it is you can get them when the troops are away? It feels great. I keep seeing, like, I saw an attack there. It was weird. I saw it go down to like 1.4k for a split second. Weird. Also, you see the yellow cursor. It's a voiceover, by the way. That's not a secret. Just something I'm trying on the channel. I kind of drift between present tense and past tense because a lot of y'all like present tense. And also, if I try to commentate only in past tense, I kind of forget what to talk about. This guy broke the alliance over here, so I lose 50% less troops while attacking them, so now's the time to attack. This guy's, you know, we got the alliance, so hopefully he'll leave me alone. Got the alliance there. You guys are both really low in troops, so perfect time to swoop in and steal 1, 2, 3 cities as we carve through you guys. Works out great for us. A really strong start. This is a great... You'll love to have a start like this. Lots of free land and the people around you all infighting, and you can kind of swarm in and clean up. It's beautiful. It's a satisfying feeling. And also, the version 24 added a new thing where if a player leaves and DCs, you get the Z's above their name, which I think is great. And I would also like to see it, I've suggested to the devs, up here as well, especially that way in the late game, if there's 5 people left, and, you know, you're focused on one part of the board, and somebody across the board goes DCs, you can glance up here and see it without having to constantly, like, scroll over the entire board looking to find it. But even this is just a great addition, because now you can know, oh, this guy left the match, I can just attack him and expand without having to worry about it, them attacking back. I like it. But we have 6.1% of the board. We're doing really well. I'm setting a boat over here just in case I want to try and expand over in that part of the world, if it's easier to expand over there. Worth a try. We break the alliance here. I don't think this guy's going to attack me. I'm a lot bigger than they are. I've got more cities. Even with this penalty, I would still beat him. Break the alliance at the same time because, well, I think those should expire at the same time. Before I attack him, I want the penalty to go away, so I'll wait the 30 seconds. Unless he attacks me first, which he's doing right now. To be fair, I could have just like let that hit my defense post, but I feel like I'm strong enough that even with the defense penalty, I can just go through him. I think it'll be fine. Looks like this guy's also going through him as well. I want to make sure I get, you know, those cities if possible. So I'm attacking a lot of troops. I'm a bit low on troops compared to this guy, but even if he attacks me a bit and takes a bit away from me, I should be able to regenerate myself faster because I've got, I think, 10 cities and he's got, 4. So up go the defense posts. Go ahead and move my slider down a little bit over here so I get more money coming a bit faster because I want to build a missile silo. Also, I can try and grab that port from him. Stop their economy. Also, he's got a warship here trying to steal my economy, but build my missile silo. Because I want to nuke him down. Because these defense posts here, even if I boat around over to there, those cities will likely go to the person on the other side, which will make it harder to take them out. So if I nuke down these cities down over here, when I take him out, I'll get this city, and then this guy won't get any cities from him, and then he'll be easier to go through later. That's my strategy. Keep putting my defense post that way. If he attacks back, his troops get wasted on the defense post. This guy wants an alliance, we'll take it. Yeah, he's stealing my trade over there. I don't like that. So I'm going to build a warship, because, I mean, if I could push him out really quickly, I would just push him out first, but because of defense post, it's going to take a little bit of time to push him out, and I don't want him stealing all my trade, and then using it to build more cities to slow me down even more. In fact, I'll build my own warship to try and steal his trade. Also, I want to boat around over here, which, if he's got warships, makes it hard to do. I'm going to build one warship at a time, let him destroy one, then build another one. That way it costs me 250k instead of 500k, because I don't think the warships scale in price the way the structures do. Yeah, 250k each time, yeah. So, warships, it's not like you build your first 3 warships and they're a million forever after that, the way it is with cities and ports now. Put stopped him stealing my stuff, that's good. And now we begin nuking the cities. I should have nuked these farther ones first. But keep pushing through them. Not a ton to commentate right now. I'm just boating around the edges over here. Working my way towards his port over there to completely shut down his economy. Looks like he's full sending. I realize it and I decide, oh, he's full sending. Time to push in and attack through a bunch right now. If we're lucky, this guy doesn't know as fast if I can grab both these cities. But yeah, I should have nuked this one or this one, so that one first, but whatever. Keep attacking through. Looks like we end up getting one, actually both of them anyways. I recorded this last night. Don't remember everything. Slap down defense post in case you attack me right away. Because I've only got 170k troops right now, and they got like 270k, so they should have attacked me right away. They did not. They should have attacked me right away with a slight troop lead. I see that missile silo of theirs down there. Go ahead and nuke that down before they decide to nuke my missile silo. Build another one closer. They're building another missile silo up there. Can't have that. Nuke that out of there. And I'm finding that nukes are good. Nuke down these 2 cities over here, so I can get 2 for 1. This guy's got 8 cities. Well, 6 after I nuke down those. That's strong enough that this will take a long time to push through them unless I really soften them up. I want to nuke down this port and city over here. I'm just nuking down all their stuff over here. That way they'll be a lot faster to push through. Yes, I'll get less cities in return for pushing them out, and I'm also... Those nukes could have made me a few cities. But the important thing here is I just need to keep pushing forward. Keep progressing. Keep getting more land. Make sure that when I push this guy out, that these guys don't eat a bunch of cities up from him, right? Just having the extra land is good. Having more borders is good. Being able to find other weaker players to have access to and push through is also good. And now they're so much easier to push through because all their stuff's being gone. He's trying to full semi, or like nearly full semi. Put down defense posts, because even at this size, you can take some time to push through these kind of guys. Also, I do need to save a bit more troops here. It would be a terrible idea to nuke down a few more cities. Now, this guy, Moltover down below him, he's got a lot of stuff. A lot of ports, a lot of cities, so gotta watch out for that. Right now, I'm just saving up troops. Boat down here a little bit. Get some of this. And keep working around here. And ZZZ, he left the match, so don't have to worry about a full send. Topher down there is attacking. I might as well get in as well. And try to get a bunch of this. Do a nice big attack. I don't have to worry about anybody attacking me other than this guy. He can't full send and attack as aggressively because I worry about them and them. Unless he has alliances. Orion Squared wants an alliance. I don't know if I do. Got a lot of money though. Gonna nuke down that last city. I don't know if that was necessary. I do feel like maybe I could have pushed that defense post and gotten in Moltolfer, not gotten it. But better safe than sorry. I don't want Moltolfer getting any stronger. Spam down more cities. More cities are needed this day. He wants an alliance. I think do we want this alliance? He's got 22 cities and 7 ports. I think we take this alliance. I think he's strong enough. And he also has a missile silo. Right there. They changed the icons. Gotta get used to that. I think we don't want to fight this guy. I think if we fight Moltolfer, it's really bad for both of us. Also, he's got 15 million gold. That's 3 hydrogen bombs. 3 hydrogen bombs wrecks my day. I think if Moltolfer and I go to war, both of us just guaranteed lose this match. Or if we go to war right now, rather. We conquered Yomama and got 1.28 million gold. Put down defense posts in case this guy decides to attack me. And at this point, we gotta decide what to do. I see warships down here. There's 3 warships in my way. I kind of want to go down here and I'm telling, hey, let's attack this guy. I want to attack that guy instead of fighting Topher. But there's 3 warships in the way. I put a port down here. Yeah, maybe I can send my warships down there and fight them. But I also think maybe I should just sit back and get more ports. I only have 9 ports, which 12 minutes into the game, 12 minutes, is not a lot. So I'm putting down my little safety bastion. I had a match before this where I didn't put down any safety bastions, and it was horrible things happened. Horrible things happened to me because I forgot to put down my little safety bastions of a couple SAMs and a couple cities and a couple ports. The things that a couple of SAMs will do to protect you against MIRVs in your little key locations, it's dramatic. It can be the difference between like having 10 cities survive and not. We build more ports and stuff. And I think I spent a couple minutes here just, I'm saying money. I sent that emote to him, the money bag, to let him know that my goal right now is to like build up money. I don't know if he understands it, but my goal is like, I'm going to build lots of ports. And at the same time, I'm moving my mouse around, and we take the lines with everybody at this point. And I'm trying to, you'll see me sometimes moving my mouse around, hovering over people. I'm looking at the number of ports they have, the number of cities they have. My goal is to have more ports than anybody else and have about the same amount of cities as the person with the most cities. That way, and as they conquer more players, I need to like, oh, this guy attacks him and gain another 20 cities and keep my city count. That way I don't get surprised with somebody reaching up to me and having, they've got 60 cities and I've got 30, and they just carve through me because they have so many more troops than I do. Also, I've got a crown. At some point, I want somebody else to get the crown away from me, because whoever has the crown usually eats the MIRV unless you're able to like steamroll the board before them, which we can't because this guy's just too much of a threat for us to steamroll because he's got too much money saved up. Also, in the current patch, it's 35 million for MIRV, not 25 million. Keep building ports. Got another SAM over there for safety. Also, in this update, you can stack structures and have like, build 2 of them on the same one, and it'll say number 2, or like 10 of them on the same one, say 10 above it, and let you know how many there are, just kind of combine the spacing. I kind of prefer not to do that, because if you see a number above one of these cities or ports, it's just a clear target for nuke this to the other players for good value. So make it less obvious, This guy over here has like 3 cities, and a missile silo. Clearly, that just paints a target of nuke me, nuke me, nuke me. So I prefer to actually not do that if possible. Don't paint a giant target saying nuke here to your opponents. So I prefer not to stack things, but if you have to, you have to. I'm up to 30 ports, 34 cities, 2 missile launchers, 2 SAMs, and 1 warship. You can check over there. Just getting nice and strong. This guy over here's got the crown for a little bit. But at this point, everybody's infighting. British Loyalist is getting big over here. They got a hydrogen bomb. I don't know who, 2 of them. I'm not sure who sent those hydrogen bombs. Might have been from over here. All I know is I'm in a great position to stay out of this. Also, I love this that you can sort by gold. That's so useful, or troops, whatever. Like, once you get past a certain point in the game, to sort by gold, so you can easily tell who can MIRV you without having to, like, scroll through the list. Like, you could MIRV me, you could MIRV me. Not yet, but soon. It's really useful to be able to tell at a glance who's a big threat to you, like, monetarily wise. Yeah, it looks like the guy on the far right is nuking the heck out of this guy. I guess those two guys have an alliance or something. I'm sitting warships down here because I'm trying to be prepared for the possibility of this guy goes down. I want to be able to get in there and get some of that. You'll see me boating into the irradiated land, which is nice because I don't have to break an alliance to get down there. Just boat to the irradiated land and have access to there when things are fighting. This guy seems to be conquering over here a bit. Looks like there's an invasion happening right here from... Yeah, it looks like these two guys right here are working together against this guy. Because... Why? Because this guy had the crown. Because they had the crown. There's a strategy in this game. Well, now I've got the crown. I have the crown back because, well, he's getting gobbled up. But he had the crown for a bit, and... You don't want to have the crown. You don't... Like, it's not a great thing to have the crown unless you're so strong that you can roll through everything. Got some Hydra bombs happening over here. I don't know who's throwing these. And to a certain point, this game does remind me of Risk, another game I play on my channel if you haven't seen that, where sometimes the correct play is just in a free-for-all is just sit back and let everybody else infight a bunch. Sometimes the correct play is let them off, ooh, hydrogen bombs on this guy. Right now, like, I got big, I got strong, I'm out of the way, I'm friends with everybody, y'all can infight a bit, and then I can get involved. In free-for-alls, that's honestly kind of like just the correct thing to do. And out come the Mervs. I heard somebody say, like, oh, the new update, not that many Mervs. Well, I feel like in a lot of my matches, tons of Mervs. Merv right there on British Loyalists. They also changed the way Mervs work a little bit. That's why they made it more expensive. They're still tweaking. They might, in the dev chat thing, they're talking about, do they want to, change them back, whatever. So this guy just Merv them. This guy's setting up a Merv as well. Where's that going to go? G leaders attacking them in the back, betrayed the alliance, and looks like British Loyalists is Merving them in return. They did not like G betraying the alliance. They literally, the guy that Merved them, they ignored him. They Merved the ally who broke the alliance in the back. So betraying alliance is very dangerous. They'll literally ignore the guy that Merved you and Merv them instead. So politics, very important in a close match like this. I'm trying to save up to a Merv myself as well. I only got 28 million. So I'm also like, I could have had a Merv already, but I'm trying to keep lots of cities and lots of ports. That way, it doesn't matter if you can Merv somebody if they have the ability to, like, roll through your land in 3 seconds before the Merv even hits them, right? You don't want that. Looks like this guy ate a Merv as well. We're staying out of it for now, playing great diplomacy. Also, if I keep all these alliances up with everybody, I'm getting trade with everybody. This guy's getting no trade with you. He's getting no trade with them. You're getting no trade with them. I'm probably the only person on the board who currently has trade open with everybody. Well, Nan might as well. Little boats going around everywhere. Get myself in this free land. Now, there's kind of like mixed feedback. Anytime there's a change, there's mixed feedback as far as like changes. I think the correct thing to do, both from a developer perspective and from a player perspective, is just like wait, like play the game for a week before you start freaking out about changes. Like part of it's like emergent gameplay is a thing in games, and when you change things, especially a lot at once, it takes time. Look at those nukes coming in. It takes time for you to like really learn what's about. Like you can have a knee-jerk reaction at the start, like, this sucks, I like the other way better. But then after you play it for a while and get used to it, you're like, you know what? Now that I give it a shot, there's more nuances than I realized, and it's actually pretty good. Or maybe the opposite. No, it's actually, I was right. It sucks. Just give it time. To really give it some time to properly evaluate it. Learn the emergent gameplay. Keep the alliances going. I like the new renew alliance request. That's nice. Just trying to boat around here, get this little irradiated land, give myself little footholds for attacking players when time comes. Also, you can't really carve into the irradiated land as much. It doesn't connect up as much, which makes it easier to carve through players if you want to do that. I think they're trying to design it so the end games don't last quite as long. Which, personally, I like the complicated end games, so don't mind me. But also, even the current state, I do feel like the games can go fairly decently long as is. It's not about length for me, it's just like I like the challenge of the end games. If they're too quick and too easy, well then, snooze, right? But so far I've had pretty good experience with like getting some decently long games. Decently challenging end games, because the end games would interest me the most. Keep building up cities, because I saw people getting bigger down there with more cities, so I need to spam up more. We're up to 59 now. Yeah, that guy down there is like a 59 or something. No, 25, I think. Because he got merved. I hovered over myself for a second there and read my own count. So this guy's attacking Topher over here. The question is how to react to this. Because now he's on my border. He's got a lot more cities because he took him from Topher. That's a threat to me. What do I do about this? Do I merv him? Do I attack him? Do I stay out of it? Do I just build more cities to keep my count level to his as much as possible? Go ahead and spam some more cities. Because if my city count is very similar to a non-10s, it becomes difficult for him to push through me, especially if I can merv him. But they have the ability to merv twice, so I don't want to attack him. If I merv him or attack him, I'm going to eat a merv in return. I'd like to stay out of that if possible. We are down to a point where there's only 3 of us left. I guess, this guy's technically still in it there. So we're going to talk to British loyalists and say, hey, let's gang up on a non-10. Keep the alliance with them, and we need to work together with him. How to do this? Well, one of us should merv him, or we should both attack him. But I need to make sure I'm on the same page as British loyalists, that we are working together against this guy, and also make sure I have tons of cities. Oh, and while zoomed in, it looks like British loyalists just merved the guy, and an immediate merv back from them onto them. I didn't realize right away that this guy did an instantaneous retaliatory merv. I didn't realize it. So that's why I didn't immediately attack him while his troops were a little bit lower. I was waiting for him to merv back. I don't know how I didn't see it was clearly there, but I didn't realize he'd merv him right away. So I'm like hesitating here, like, do I attack him? Do I not? He still has the ability to merv me. He still has the money to merv. He also has... But I decided to go for it because I should probably try to work with British loyalists against this guy. If I don't pressure this guy a bunch, this guy might get mad and then I'm dealing with a 2v1 or whatever. Go ahead and merv that guy over there. And we kind of push a non out there. Because what I realize here is a non, he's not really on any islands anywhere. So if I can push through all his land really quickly because the new merv changes, he doesn't really have a lot left to do other than dump money at me. We can eat those mervs from him. I've got my little safety silos. This guy's eat a few mervs, and Anand's basically out of the match when she finishes merving me, a couple times. And then it's a 1v1 between myself and British loyalists, both of us having eaten mervs. The nice thing about the current merv state is you can eat mervs and still, your structures are still left, and it's a little bit easier to carve through them. So it does, the current thing of mervs, it does feel a bit faster paced for, look how we're able to keep pressure on this guy because it stays fairly connected, which, considering this guy's how many mervs I have him down here, it definitely does speed up the end game, for sure. But we're covering through British loyalists now, we're working on them, and we're going to end up taking a lot of aggro here, because it's not just me and British loyalists left. There's still other players in the match. Anan, 10. I think he went AFK for a little bit, but he does come back, and also he's nestled inside of all these little nuke spots, and he's actually kind of hard to eliminate because he's protected by all this irradiated land that's everywhere. And the irradiated land is actually pretty hard to carve through. Keep pushing through them over there. And now we ate a merv. I didn't see it up top at launch, but that was a non-10 hitting us with another merv over there. And he's now down to 10 million. And luckily, see, one of my SAMs got hit, but we were able to protect those 18 cities, which is quite strong for us. And I saw a 26 over there just briefly, protected by their SAM. So my SAMs did do the job of protecting us. Moltofer's over here. And they're chilling. Anand's atom bombing us, so he's over here. It took me longer than I'd like to admit to realize that I could just, anytime he builds a missile silo, launch a nuke at it and hit the missile silo, as opposed to like trying to attack in and grab it. In this case, attacking and grab it worked out pretty well, but some of the other ones that he builds, like this one's pretty easy to boat and grab too, but some of the other ones he's building are a little bit tricky to grab, and you can just, I could just be saving my troops to keep attacking British loyalists, and then just as he builds missile silos, just nuke him down, and he'll quickly run out of money. He has no real eco left anyways, so, once you get a non messed up like that, eat a couple mervs, and just nuke down stuff so you can't hydrogen bomb me as much. This guy's also trying to build up over here as well. He attacks me periodically. You'll see it down over here. As we try and secure this win as best we can. Gotta watch out though. Moltofer has 48 million gold. I'm not sure how he is getting so rich, being so little. I think there's been some kind of change where ports are like way more financially viable. Like you can just make more money now. Nice little, I'm not sure what happened there. I think Moltofer might have merved British loyalists and I didn't realize it. I didn't realize where that Murph came from. I'm doing a hydrogen bomb over there and try and, you know, get that out. There's only 2 cities, but I'm trying to, like, weaken this guy up as much as I can. Give his little SAM sites out, I can nuke that, and then nuke that, because he's got 5 cities over there. Just work on as much as he can. Then do it again over here, trying to, like, space adjust, right, so the hydrogen bomb can hit. They're actually thinking of doing a change where upgraded SAMs can have increased range so they can stop hydrogen bombs. I feel like that could cause problems for island play. I feel like island play could just be a completely, like, not an option if... Or no, island play could be overpowered. Oh, you get an island, surround with warships, get your SAM to have tons of range, and then just, like, nobody could ever reach you. And, like, island play just becomes unstoppable. Right here, I decided to go for him and press him out because he had 43 million. And I was scared he was going to murder me because I didn't realize that he had murdered British loyalists later. I didn't realize. I thought he was like a potential threat, and he's pushed out over here. If I had realized that he was being a homie to me and murdering this guy and helping me out, I could have left him in, but you never know. People can change their mind. Here's this guy, you know, shooting his missiles at me. I still haven't realized I could just nuke this rather than attacking the radiant land to get towards him. Just panicking in the moment. I don't know why I did this. Putting a bunch of SAM launchers right in his sight where he can just nuke him down instantly. Doesn't matter, I've got 93 million gold, but yeah, that was silly. When you're in the heat of the moment, it's pretty panicky. He did manage to nuke me down over here, that's why getting a non out of there is good, but he's down to 2 million gold, he's less of a problem now. Spam down some cities so I'm still nice and strong. Here's where I remember that I can just atom bomb the guy and just so much faster and easier, boom, just like that. Don't waste time trying to attack the radiant land to slowly get down to his silo and take it away and just puts up another one somewhere else. Just nuke down his silo and he has to spend $1 million to build another one. He quickly runs out of money and now he's not really much of a threat anymore. Here I kind of wasn't paying attention to the money and I still kind of focusing on him when he's just too broke to do anything. I should have ignored him and just started focusing on the British loyalists at this point. He's got 26% on the board. He's still a threat. Spam some cities over here. I see his warship there. I'm going to put my warship over there to fight his. That way, once they're done fighting, I'm still getting nuked over there. Something nuked. I'm not sure I saw an explosion over there, but I saw no nuke incoming thing. It was confusing. So, also, while I was fighting a British loyalist, I think was also nuking me a whole bunch. So, I need to, yeah, he's nuking me down there. So, he's still nuking me, so I'll nuke down his missile silo. Keep working on him over here. Keep carving through his land. From like a viewer perspective, there's the win. I like watching From a visual perspective, I like the new Merv thing because it's really satisfying to, there's all the green everywhere, and then you attack them and you just watch the colors expand through all this. So from a viewer perspective, I really like the new Mervs. From a gameplay perspective, it's controversial. I understand both points of views. I haven't done it enough myself to really form my opinion yet. But just from the status, look how fun this is to watch from a viewer perspective. From a gameplay perspective, pros and cons. It really depends on what you like and don't like about the endgames. Some people want endgames to wrap up quick. They'll like this. Some people like long, drawn-out, complicated endgames. They like the old way better. Either way, I expect the devs are going to probably tweak it and work on it, so don't worry about it one way or another. It's alpha, it's a work in progress. It is fun to watch, though. It is fun to watch. Just look at this. It just looks good. I mean, we've already won the match, but I'm not going to the next match in the video yet because I just like watching it go. Take out the last pixels of somebody over here, and that is it. We've cleared out everybody over there, and there it is. You'll love to see it. All right, the map is between two seas, and we're this yellow dot over here, and my team has mostly spawned in the top left. I spawned on both sides of the river. You can do it by clicking, right on top of it, or slightly off the side of it, and that way you don't have to boat early. Got green France over there. Grinder X Wavy over here. Blue guy over there. Go for the free land phase, and the bots, they do be expanding fast. So we gotta save it for a bit, but still we gotta learn the new meta for this expansion phase. This guy's pushing my way, so it looks like I need to fight this guy for a little bit of land, because I don't want this guy to block me off entirely. I should really be focusing on getting as much of this, and this as possible, but I am worried this guy is going to go this way, like this, and then this, and this, and this, and then I'd get nothing over here. So block him off a bit, let him go back that way, and then he can help by boating in to attack here against France. Don't let your teammates entirely block you off. You want your teammates to, get big and be strong, but you never know who's going to leave a match and just be useless, right? Chaldean Alliance, only 3k. Good time to attack them. Also, I am still trying to figure out, even in real-time commentary, what do I talk about during the bot phase? Because this game's bot phase is a little bit, longer than Territorials, and, well, frankly, there's not a ton to talk about. Obviously, I could edit past it or speed it up, but based on what I've seen from, the retention and whatnot, y'all like seeing it. Right here, I'm doing nothing I could skip past. But I think, the core concept is y'all just like watching colors move across the screen is, the fundamental core thing. I mean, I'm in the same boat with you. I'm playing the game, right? So, I don't really feel like I need to speed up past the slow expansion of conquering all the bots, because I feel like that's half the reason you guys are watching, because it's fun to watch the pixels move in fun ways. But when it comes to, in-depth gameplay commentary, there's not a lot to be had right now. It's 3 minutes of me slowly pushing through bots. Obviously, I could, banter about other things, but I don't know. I'm a boring guy. I got nothing to talk about. Nice bolt by them. We're carving through well. I guess I could do a test where I just don't even talk during the bot phase for 2 minutes to see if you guys even care. I might be overestimating the importance of me even talking at all. Just turn up the music for a bit and let you watch the colors move. Queen, I don't know why Queen's not putting defense posts up against me, but I'm loving it. Because I'm carving through their land for free. They really should be putting up defense posts against me. I put one there in case France decides to attack me, because I'm pretty low on troops. I'm thinking they won't, because they've got red there and my teammate there. So, I can be a little bit more aggressive. Defense post there in case Queen realizes I'm attacking and decides to, fight back. All they had to do was put down a single defense post or two over there. Slows me down a ton, and they can get a ton. This would be a real big threat to me, but they didn't put down a defense post. And they leave the match because, they finally saw. I think they were zoomed in over here and not paying attention to the attack feed over here. Not even realizing I was carving away at them until just then. So, since they've left, I'll just go ahead and start working on France. Help my teammate push through France sooner and faster. Deal with them. Don't let France boat across here and get big and be hard to deal with. And then, make the green team collectively weaker, and we can come back for Queen later. The defense post is slowing me down a bit, but right now it's about helping my team to just get stronger collectively as fast as possible. I guess I could have pushed through a bit more and then tried to boat into this, but I don't mess with that. Just help my team deal with France. Strong, and they leave the match. That's so useful to see when that happens. So we can slowly work on France over here, carve through them. This guy's trying to boat over there because his defense posts slow him down. Give me a weapon that I can launch from a missile style that, only works on defense posts and costs less. 250k instead of, 750k, right? That way you can counterplay to, I don't know, I think it'd be interesting. Keep working on France, though. Carving through them very nicely. The question here is, do I immediately start attacking Skibidi Nation? Or do I, leave them alone and start working on Queen? Because this guy's pretty big over here. Again, I didn't realize this when I was playing, but they had an AFK teammate over there. Not AFK, but DC'd. I offer this guy an alliance because I think with all these defense posts over here, I don't really want to fight them. Get a truce with them and work on this. Because if I'm fighting them very slowly with that defense post, and this guy carves this land away, then I don't get as much of this. Truce up with them, get this, my team's doing fine with them anyways. I can just get all this free land from Queen and get stronger over there. Get an alliance with them? No, they're too far away, don't bother. Keep working on Queen bit by bit. Takes a while, even with no structure or anything, they've got a lot of land, a lot of troops. Putting Empire, Request Alliance. I've played other matches with that person. If you play this game enough, you start seeing the same names over and over again. Not everybody changes their names constantly like I do. I do it just because, you know, I make a video on one name, and then I try to use that name again, and everybody targets me. Oh, it's CG, get him! Build another city over there. Keep working on Queen. My team's starting to get past those defense posts over there. I could break the alliance and help them with that, but I think I gotta worry about this guy over here. I was really worried about this guy, but then eventually I realized, oh, he's surrounded by like all the red team here, and he's got blue over there, and he's actually like, he's kind of in an island by himself, so he probably doesn't want to fight me as well. So I eventually realized I'm probably worrying. This is all like mental inside my head. It's not really showing my gameplay. But I was like worrying about him probably a touch too much. They're carving through Scooby Nation. I'm getting some more cities over there. Queen is proven to be surprisingly tanky. I don't know why. I guess they had a decent bit of land. Blue team's looking pretty strong over there on the right. Keep working on Queen. Make sure I had a lot of troops. I want to make sure I get a nice big push on this. I pushed more aggressively over there because I realized that he's probably not going to fight me. Half the reason I was going so slow is because I was worried about him wanting to attack me, right? Start putting him in defense posts. He wants an alliance. The question is, do I? I could take it and start helping my team against red. Maybe. If I fight him, he's got a lot of mass. It's going to be hard for me to fight him by myself. And I see he's mostly by himself. It might be smart for me to take that alliance with him and start fighting red. Because he's, you know, green team's actually kind of small on the board. He's by himself. Doesn't have that many cities and structures by the looks of things. Break the lines with that guy. Start working on him. To be fair, you know, green could attack me right now, but I don't think he's going to. He's surrounded. He's in a world of hurt and pain, and he needs to pick his targets wisely. Diplomacy is how green saves their life right now. Put an empire. We fight again. I remember you now. It was a team match. You were yellow. I was, I think, orange. And you were just kind of like, I formed an alliance with you. I won your heart over, and you full sent somebody else and gave me your stuff. Because, well, Podium Empire was like screwed. They had no chance of winning. They were surrounded by all the enemy teams. I remember you now. I remember that match. It was a good one. I made a video on it. To be fair, even without their full send, didn't really do much to help me. They had like one city, but still, the gesture was nice. This guy is immediately attacking me. You can see down over there, but I pushed it back with a quick hit. Made my choice simple of where to go next. Them. So into them I shall go. But yeah, bear with me in the commentary. I'm still trying to figure out like how actually important is the commentary in the voiceover for this game. And how much of it is just like, you kind of like just watching the colors move around the screen. I think it's a bit of both and depends on the person. I gotta watch out this guy, so I'm not trusting him putting defense posts up there. Because this game's a little bit more slow-paced than Territorial, so the commentary's pacing feels different for me. Still figuring it out. Risk also has slow pacing commentary. I usually just, you know, either edit out a bunch or just yap about what I think the other players are going to do on their turns. Which doesn't quite work for commentary in this game because, well, it's all real time. I mean, if you guys like it, I kind of like the idea of having my voiceover commentary, at least for this game, be like, just pretty chill. Get this putting guy over here. Where, like, it doesn't matter if I talk nonstop or not. Now I need to decide if I go for this green guy or not. Ideally, what I would like my content to be like, I make the videos good by putting in the work into finding the footage, and like, you know, it took me, you know, play the game for hours and then just pick the best matches. And then when it comes time for voiceover, ooh, a little nuclear warfare between blue and green over here. And when it comes time for voiceover, and that's my time to like kick back and relax and just let the gameplay I worked so hard to get the good footage of do the work. I decided to hit him with a hydrogen bomb over here to soften him up before I attack him, because why not? And that takes away 200,000 of his troop and attack him with, you know, 300,000+ over there and carve through them pretty nicely. Makes it easier, put some pressure on them. He's still a pretty big threat, and he's pretty strong. He's got like 21 cities or something. I've got 21. How does he have 15? work with them. But yeah, like I'm trying to find the best way. The reason I'm trying to do the voiceover because, I mean, I explained it already, but I'm trying to find ways to make the content creation process as flow as smoothly as me, with less like things that cause me to like procrastinate. I'd be like, I'm tired, I don't want to talk, or I don't want to plot, like just excuses, and just design it so like it's easy and it just flows. And if voiceover is a thing, we're like, oh, I have to have, my commentary has to be perfect and on point, then it'll become like a chore. It needs not to be a chore. I want like the, you know, the quote-unquote work part to be just like, you know, get the footage. He's fighting back a bunch. I think he's dreadful to send us. So get him back over here. Atom bomb, that's out of there. Just get that defense pulse out of my face. Never mind. Sam, wait, the second missile goes in. Boom, defense pulse gone. Now that really matters a lot. We're doing well. I like how I'm here, but you can't see my name because you see his. Almost looks like that's me. Nope. I'm Peaceful Trader in this match. I wasn't planning on turning this into a video. I just wanted to like practice the new setting and just happened to win this match here. And I just recorded it. Now that I know I'm doing voiceovers, I can just record everything I do. And because in the past, I'd so much lost footage from like, I played it, but I wasn't planning to do a voiceover, so I didn't bother recording it. You know? But yeah, I kind of like the idea of having the content just be like, we like the vibe of the game, and the commentary is just like, don't worry about it. As long as you mutter something here and there, a vague interest, we're cool with it. And just put the work into like picking the right games, get the good footage, get the good matches, delete all the boring ones and the bad ones. I'd be down for that, if you guys like that. I imagine no matter what I do, some people will like it and some people won't. That's kind of how the deal works. We're doing nicely over here. Put down some warships so I can get past this over here and push that guy out. They're gone. Well, once I get that little bit. And now I want to try and boat into here to get involved in this, but if I recall correctly, I don't think I ever made it. And the team just kind of wrapped up things for me. I dumped some money and some troops forward to these guys, and they all finished it off, and that was the end of the match. And there's the win. And there it is. You'll love to see it. And I've got plenty more videos you can watch too, like this one right here. See you next time.